Do not let every step feel like torture. These 4 types of food can help you walk comfortably again in just a few days. If you have ever felt like your legs were heavy and sore every time you walked, even after just a short distance, then please listen closely. This is not just a sign of aging. It is also a warning that your body may be lacking some essential nutrients. The good news is, you do not need painkillers, you do not need daily massages, and you definitely do not need to give up your walking routine. All it takes is a gentle change in your diet. In today's video, you are going to learn about 4 familiar but incredibly powerful foods that can help restore your muscles, reduce joint inflammation, improve blood circulation, and significantly ease the pain in your legs, especially for middle-aged and older adults. These foods are not expensive. They are easy to find at any supermarket, and you can easily work them into your daily meals. And the best part, you will begin to feel the positive changes in just a few days. Before we dive in, take a moment to leave a positive affirmation in the comments below, something like a promise to yourself that invites good energy. For example, you could write, "I am healing and getting stronger every day," or anything else you wish to manifest. And do not forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you never miss content like this again. Let's build a community full of positive vibes and healthy living every single day. Before we reveal these 4 amazing foods, it is important to understand why older adults tend to feel more pain in their legs after walking. First, poor blood circulation is one of the biggest causes. As we age, our blood vessels lose elasticity and blood flow to our limbs, especially the legs, becomes restricted. At this point, muscles are not getting enough oxygen and nutrients, so they tire easily, become sore quickly, and take longer to recover after movement. Next is chronic inflammation. The older we get, the more inflammatory responses occur in the body, partly because of a weakened immune system and partly due to a sedentary lifestyle and poor diet. Ongoing inflammation damages muscle tissues, making it harder for the body to regenerate and recover after physical activity. That is why older adults often experience longer-lasting soreness and become more prone to injury after walking. We also cannot overlook the issue of nutrient deficiency. Older bodies often struggle to absorb key minerals like magnesium, potassium, calcium, and vitamin D, all of which are vital for muscle function and bone health. A lack of these micronutrients can lead to cramping, stiffness, reduced mobility, and increased pain even after light physical activity. And beyond all the physical factors, psychological effects play a big role too. Once an older person has experienced pain after walking, they often develop fears. Fear of falling, fear of losing balance, fear of not being able to get up after a fall. These worries make them hesitant to move. But the less they move, the weaker their muscles become, the worse their circulation gets. And when they are finally forced to move, the pain hits even harder. It becomes a vicious cycle that slowly drains their health. So what is the simple and sustainable solution? The answer lies in adjusting the diet. Because food does not just give us energy, it can also be a powerful tool for healing and protecting our health. When older adults consume the right foods that enhance circulation, reduce inflammation, and provide enough vitamins and minerals, not only will their bodies feel soothed, but their minds will also become calmer and more confident with every step they take. Right now, as promised, I am going to reveal 4 incredibly simple and easy to find foods that can bring noticeable relief to aging legs after every walk. Food number 1, spinach. When it comes to foods that help relieve leg pain after walking, spinach is a name you absolutely cannot ignore. This leafy green is not only a familiar ingredient in the kitchen, but it is also a quiet savior for tired legs, especially in older adults. What most people do not realize is that spinach is one of the richest natural sources of magnesium, a mineral that plays a vital role in maintaining proper muscle function, particularly as we age. As we grow older, our bodies often become deficient in magnesium without us even noticing. Magnesium helps regulate the contraction and relaxation of muscle groups. Without enough of it, muscles become stiff, sore, and are more likely to cramp or spasm even after simple movements like walking. In addition to magnesium, spinach also contains potassium, a crucial electrolyte that supports nerve and muscle function. Potassium helps prevent muscle fatigue, supports heart health, and helps keep blood pressure stable. On top of that, the natural nitrates found in spinach help widen blood vessels, improving circulation and delivering more oxygen to muscle tissues, something older adults often lack due to weakened cardiovascular systems. These are not just theories. Scientific research has recognized the benefits of spinach for physical health. A study published in the journal Nutrients showed that magnesium levels in the body are strongly linked to lower body strength, a key factor in helping seniors maintain independent mobility. Meanwhile, the Journal of the American Geriatric Society, one of the leading geriatric journals in the United States, pointed out that adding leafy greens rich in magnesium and nitrates can improve mobility and significantly reduce the risk of falls among older adults. These findings are not only convincing, but they also offer real hope to millions of people who struggle with every step. The good news is you do not need to eat a lot. Just 1 to 2 handfuls of spinach a day, which is about 30 to 60 grams or roughly 1 to 2 ounces, is enough to provide your body with valuable minerals that help support muscle function, improve circulation, and reduce soreness. Spinach can be cooked in a variety of ways, from a simple garlic stir-fry, a light soup with lean meat, to a refreshing green smoothie, which is easy to digest and packed with nutrients. To get the most out of it, choose fresh or naturally frozen spinach. Avoid those pre-seasoned with added salt or flavorings, as the high sodium content can affect blood pressure and reduce circulation benefits. Also, do not overcook it to preserve its vitamin and mineral content. If possible, pair it with foods high in vitamin C, like orange juice or lemon, to boost iron absorption from the spinach, which helps enhance blood and energy levels more effectively. Food number 2, bananas. In the journey of caring for aging legs, it may be surprising to learn just how beneficial a familiar fruit like bananas can be. Not only are they convenient, tasty, and widely available, bananas are also an excellent source of natural electrolytes and energy, making them especially valuable for older adults after light physical activities like walking. The standout strength of bananas lies in their high potassium content, which is essential for proper muscle and nerve function. Potassium helps keep the heart beating steadily, balances fluids and electrolytes in the body, and reduces the risk of cramps and muscle fatigue, all common issues for seniors after standing or walking for a while. Getting potassium from bananas is not only safe and natural, but it is also easily absorbed, perfect for aging bodies that may no longer metabolize minerals as efficiently. However, there is one thing to keep in mind: bananas have a relatively high glycemic index, especially when they are very ripe and soft. For those with blood sugar concerns, such as pre-diabetes or type 2 diabetes, eating too many bananas can cause a temporary spike in blood glucose. But that does not mean older adults should avoid bananas altogether. On the contrary, when bananas are paired with protein-rich or magnesium-rich foods, they create a more balanced meal that helps regulate blood sugar while replenishing electrolytes more effectively. A smart choice would be to eat a banana with Greek yogurt, almond butter, or a handful of nuts. This combination helps sustain energy, reduce cramping, and support muscle recovery after physical activity. In fact, a study in the American Journal of Physiology showed that combining potassium, magnesium, and protein after exercise significantly enhances muscle recovery and reduces muscle spasms, a critical benefit for older adults. As for how to enjoy them, bananas are incredibly versatile in a daily diet. You can have one in the morning or after a walk, paired with a spoonful of nut butter for added benefits. Or make a banana smoothie with spinach, almonds, and yogurt. It is delicious, nutritious, and perfect for seniors who have little appetite or difficulty chewing. One small but important tip: choose bananas that are just ripe yellow with a firm texture, and avoid overly soft ones, which can lead to faster sugar absorption. And always eat them shortly after peeling to avoid nutrient loss and oxidation. Food number 3, beets. Among all the natural foods known to support heart health and blood circulation, beets stand out as a true superstar especially for older adults who experience leg pain and muscle fatigue after walking. This vibrant, deep red root vegetable is not only a familiar ingredient in many dishes, but also acts like a natural medicine that helps your body pump blood more effectively. As a result, it can reduce soreness and noticeably improve mobility. What makes beets so special is their extremely high content of natural inorganic nitrates. Once consumed, these nitrates are converted in the body into nitric oxide, a compound that helps relax and widen blood vessels. This process lowers blood pressure and increases blood flow to muscles and extremities, particularly the legs, which often suffer from oxygen and blood deficiency during physical activity in older individuals. Beyond that, nitric oxide also helps reduce inflammation in the endothelium, the inner lining of blood vessels, which is a major risk factor for atherosclerosis and chronic cardiovascular diseases. Another valuable compound found in beets is betalain, a powerful antioxidant that helps calm inflammation in the body and protects muscle tissues from free radical damage. This is extremely important for older adults, since chronic inflammation is one of the key reasons the body recovers slowly after movement, leading to prolonged soreness. Scientific research has clearly shown the benefits of beets. A study published in the Journal of Applied Physiology found that nitrate supplementation from beets can increase physical endurance by up to 20%, an impressive number, especially for older adults who may be weak or lead a sedentary lifestyle. The study indicated that improved circulation helps the body use oxygen more efficiently, which leads to less fatigue and faster recovery after walking. As for how to use it, beet juice is a fantastic option, easy to drink and quickly absorbed. 1 glass per day, around 250 milliliters or roughly 8.5 fluid ounces, is a good starting dose. You can drink it in the morning or about an hour before going for a walk. Additionally, beets can be roasted, steamed, or added to soups and stews, along with other vegetables to enhance their nutritional value. The natural sweetness of beets is not only pleasant to the palate, but also makes them easier for seniors to enjoy. That said, there are a few important things to keep in mind when using beets. Because of their high nitrate content, you should not consume too much, especially in the form of concentrated juice or multiple servings throughout the day. Doing so can lead to nitric oxide overload, which may lower blood pressure excessively or affect liver function if intake is not controlled. Also, avoid pairing beets with too much salt when cooking, as this can cancel out the vasodilation effects and might even be counterproductive for those with blood pressure concerns. Food number 4, salmon. When it comes to foods that support muscle recovery and fight inflammation in older adults, salmon is always one of the first to be mentioned. It is not just a tasty and easy-to-cook dish that appeals to many palates. Salmon holds a valuable nutritional treasure, especially helpful for those dealing with soreness and fatigue after walking or physical activity. In older individuals, the process of rebuilding and recovering muscle after movement becomes much slower. Muscles age, mild inflammation becomes persistent, and the ability to synthesize new protein decreases. That is why even a little physical effort like walking can cause soreness that lasts for many hours, sometimes even days. This is exactly why salmon, with its high levels of omega-3 fatty acids, especially EPA and DHA, is such a strong ally for tired legs. Eicosapentaenoic acid and docosahexaenoic acid are essential fatty acids that the human body cannot produce on its own. They work by blocking the enzyme called cyclooxygenase 2, which is a major contributor to inflammation. These fatty acids also help reduce the production of cytokines, the compounds responsible for triggering pain and fatigue. Because of this, eating salmon regularly not only helps relieve muscle and joint pain, but also improves mobility, helping older adults feel lighter and more flexible with every step they take. Salmon is also a great natural source of vitamin D, a nutrient that is incredibly important for seniors. Vitamin D helps strengthen bone density, boosts calcium absorption, and slows bone degeneration, reducing the risk of osteoporosis, spinal pain, and especially bone fractures from falls. It also plays a role in supporting the immune system, helping the body recover more effectively after physical activity. One more major benefit is salmon's ability to promote muscle protein synthesis. According to research from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, regularly consuming salmon can help rebuild muscle tissue, strengthen the lower body, and significantly improve walking ability, which is especially important since weak muscles are a common reason older adults experience leg pain after exercise. In addition, findings from the Journal of Clinical Lipidology also confirm salmon's effectiveness in easing muscle and joint pain, particularly in people with chronic conditions like arthritis, degenerative joint disease, and sciatic nerve pain, common and long-standing issues for many seniors. For best results, it is recommended to eat salmon 2 to 3 times per week in place of red meats like beef or pork. Ideal ways to prepare it include steaming, baking, or lightly pan-searing it with olive oil. Pair it with leafy greens or root vegetables like sweet potatoes to enhance its nutritional benefits. A serving of about 120 to 150 grams, or roughly 4 to 5.3 ounces, is enough to be effective without putting too much strain on the digestive system. When buying salmon, it is best to choose wild-caught fish or responsibly farmed salmon raised in clean environments to ensure it is free from mercury and heavy metals. If fresh fish is not available, frozen salmon is a good alternative as long as it has clear food safety certifications. Besides nutrition, combining it with proper physical activity and a positive mindset is just as important. While nutrition is the foundation, achieving the best possible results in reducing pain and supporting leg health requires pairing it with reasonable physical activity and a healthy state of mind. Especially for older adults, every step and every movement is not just physical, it is also a way to rebuild confidence and reclaim a sense of control over one's health. Instead of trying to walk a lot right away, which could backfire, begin with a smart walking approach. That means setting small, achievable goals, just 5 to 10 minutes of walking at a time with breaks in between, and adding light stretching after activity. This helps prevent muscle strain, encourages better blood flow, and limits soreness afterward. As your body gets used to the routine, you can gradually increase your walking time or distance, but always listen to your body and never push yourself too hard. Along with walking, try adding a few simple supportive exercises like standing on one foot to improve balance or doing light squats, slowly sitting down and standing up. These moves help strengthen leg muscles and improve stability, both of which are crucial for avoiding falls in older adults. Just a few minutes each day can lead to noticeable improvements in a short time. Also, try tracking your body's progress in a small notebook. Record your level of leg pain, how long you walked, how far you went, or how you felt after each session. This not only helps you adjust your pace, but also gives you a sense of control, which is vital for staying committed. And most importantly, do not forget your mental well-being. Seniors need encouragement not only from big milestones, but from small daily victories. Recognize the changes in yourself. Maybe today you walked farther than yesterday, felt less pain than a week ago, or stood up faster during rest breaks. These signs of improvement are quiet, but powerful reminders that healing is happening. If you can share your journey with friends, senior groups, or even with family members, this connection and mutual support can be a tremendous source of motivation to help you keep up a healthy, positive routine. Aging does not mean weakness or helplessness. It is the perfect time to take deeper, more conscious care of yourself. Leg pain after walking is not your destiny. It is your body's way of reminding you to adjust and love yourself a little more. And the best part is sometimes the solution lies in the simplest things: a banana, a handful of spinach, a serving of salmon, or a glass of beet juice each day. When you combine a smart, nutritious diet with gentle movement and a positive spirit, you do not just reduce pain, you take back control and rediscover the joy in every step. Remember, it is never too late to begin living a healthier, lighter, and more fulfilling life. Before we say goodbye, leave a comment below as a personal commitment. Something like, "I choose to take care of my body and enjoy every healthy step," or any other affirmation that helps you feel like you are moving forward. And do not forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. We have plenty more valuable, practical, and uplifting content like this coming your way. Let's build a healthy, positive community together. So each day is not just another year added to your life, but a day lived more fully and meaningfully.